guys, Plushy-Plays here, and welcome back to Pokemon Ranger. Last time, we were assigned a new mission in the form of helping out the citizens of Falls City with whatever task they may need. We helped a young lady move into her apartment after moving a heavy box out of her way and capturing a Venonat. We also helped a lady by the name of Teresa capture her 5 Skitty, and I got lost trying to find one of them because I decided not to check a certain house. This time we're actually going to be continuing on with our mission here, as there's actually more for us to do. Hello. You're Red, right? I'm one of Professor Hastings' assistants. I know you're very busy, but we need your help at the lab. Could you come with me, please? The lab is this way. So we're gonna do as she asks and follow her down this way. Or rather, up this way. Okay. And over this way. Hello, again. This is Professor Hastings' lab. Please follow me. Alright, and right inside. Red, please, I can't talk. Red, please, may I ask you for your help? Of course, that's what we're here for. I mean, why not? I mean, it's what Rangers do. We're here to help in whatever way we can. I need to find something in the basement, but it's pitch black down there. It's impossible to look for anything. I asked the professor for some advice, and he told me that I should look you up, Red. Please help me. Could you do something to light up the inky darkness of the basement? Sure. That's great. Thank you so much. Oh, by the way, the professor asked me to pass on a message to you. These are his exact words. In the lighthouse basement lives some Pokemon named Staryu. Get the help of the Staryu to illuminate wherever it's too dark to see. That was the professor's message. Please capture Staryu and bring it here. Okay, so about that never made any sense to me. Like, why specifically a Staryu? Can't you just, I understand that it's pitch black down here, but can't you just, feel against the wall and look for a light switch? Is that not a thing here in the Fior region? Like, do you not have light switches in your houses, in your labs? Why not? I don't know, it never made sense for me. Like, do you really need a Pokemon for this? I guess we do. Okay, enough complaining. Let's go. Okay. Before we actually continue onward, there's actually a Pokemon we actually didn't capture the last time, and I would like to show it now, if I can. Yes, I just wanted to get one by itself. It's Ludicolo! Which actually is, if you think about it, it looks like it'd be a tough Pokemon to capture, but it's really not. It just let it do its little, Sorry, I just heard a weird, noise, you know how, when you hear a bad joke and you hear a bottom tish at the end? Yeah, it sounded kind of like that, like a tish at the end, and I don't know, it was really weird. I think it was just me hearing things, but okay, continuing onward. Ludicolo dances cheerfully while singing. Its tune interferes with capturing. Yeah, that may be true, but just let the little music notes go away and it'll be fine. I actually want Ludicolo for a later capture, but it's not now. And there's actually a couple of Pokemon here we can capture. If you would come down, please. Come down. Okay, it does not want to do what I ask. Oh, here it goes. Wingull! Another fairly easy Pokemon to capture, just let it... Whoop. Oh, yes, we're seeing a new thing here, where you see Wingull's getting kind of, nervous, worried. That can happen if you don't capture a Pokemon quickly. Some Pokemon will get, nervous, anxious, whatever you want to call that, and they'll actually run away. which I've only actually had that happen to me a couple of times, and it's a pain. Anyways, that's Wingull. Wingull flies with its wings spread out. It spits water to interfere with capture. Which that doesn't make sense to me either. Like, how can water interfere with a capture? I mean, I guess electricity and water, but I don't know. And our last Pokemon to capture here is Krabby, which Krabby will blow bubbles, and that's about all there is to it. It surprisingly doesn't try to snap at the capture line with its claws, which I thought would have made more sense, but spitting bubbles is fine too, I guess. When Krabby starts foaming at its mouth, it's about to spray bubbles to attack. Okay, that's all the new Pokemon that we can capture here. The only Pokemon I want out of these three, I'm actually gonna go ahead and release the other two. I only really need Ludicolo for this. But that's okay. No, I don't want to go back in here. I want to get out of here now. Okay. Oh, now that we're here, I actually want to go ahead and test that theory to see if... No, they're still here! Okay, cool. Fall City is quite a place. I wonder what Summerland is like. Did she completely forget that she saw us not too long ago? And that she wanted to see the ranger do a loopy-loop thing? No? Am I the only one who remembers this? Because I was wanting to test this out to see if she would actually remember. She doesn't. Why not? I was planning to go to Summerland, but what? What's going on over there? Summerland is a place we'll be visiting at a later time. Oh, Snorlax is gone. I guess it just got woken up by something and just took off. I mean, I don't see why it would, because it's actually really peaceful in this area. This is like an area I'd probably want to like fall asleep at, to be honest. Because you got like the water right next to you, and like not many people in the area. Sure, you got Pokemon here and there that could maybe possibly like bother you, but no, I think this would be like a cool little place to like take a nap. What do you have to say now that Snorlax is gone? The Snorlax that was here woke up and wandered off somewhere. It's finally cleared the way for people to get to the lighthouse's basement. Like people like us. It only moved because it's convenient for us. Of course. Alright, now that we are here, there is only one Pokemon here that we can catch, and it is the one we are looking for. Staryu! Staryu does 2 attacks? Like it spins, and I think it will try to do like a cut attack. Or am I thinking of the next game? I'm probably thinking of the next game. Anyways, capture complete. Hooray! Come on. Staryu attacks while spinning its body. Take care not to touch it then. I don't see why anyone would want to touch it while it's spinning, because that would probably, I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. That would probably, be very bad. Let's put it at that. Okay, so Staryu has a thing. I can't think of the word. For some reason it won't follow us up and they won't follow us down. No. I don't get it. But they'll follow after us once we climb out of here. There we go. Staryu was actually not meant to have the flash ability. It was actually going to go to another Pokemon that we have not seen yet. And when we do see it, I'll point it out then. But yeah, also this is according to the cutting room floor. Forgot to point that out first. Alright, now with Staryu in hand, well, not hand, following our lead, we can now take Staryu back to the lab. And the cats decided to open the door. Oh, what is that Pokemon? That must be a Staryu. Using this Pokemon's ability, even the darkest places can be lit up. I'm gonna shut this door. Give me just 1 second. Sorry, I can't have this door open because people are sleeping and I have a light on, so yeah, because it's dark out, or night while I'm recording. Okay, speaking of dark places, it's easy to do too. Just touch the Staryu and it will use its ability to cast light. Why is it called light? Shouldn't it just be flash? I don't know. You see, certain kinds of Pokemon field moves can be used without having a specific target. Okay, please take that Staryu to the basement, then touch it with your stylus. Okay, we're gonna do as she asks and just bring it down here. I'd like to go to the middle just to... I also like how your Pokemon will circle around you if you're just like standing there. Anyways. Ah, that is bright. Oh my goodness, it's almost even too bright now. Pick a lane here, bright or dark. Which one do you want? It'll be easy to find things. Red, thank you so much for helping. Hooray! And I think that is the final task. It's not over here. It's definitely not here. It's wonderful that it's bright in here, but now I'm overwhelmed by the sheer volume of paperwork down here. Well, you should do something about it and organize it. I'm an organized. I like to think that I'm organized, but sometimes I would consider my stuff unorganized chaos. Oh my goodness. So, we are finally done with everything. Hooray! So, now that we're... Oh, hello. Huh? What do you suppose you're doing here? Oh, everyone's gone out of town, so you got the mission of patrolling Falls City. I get it. There's a state of emergency on now because of that Go Rock Squad. And a rookie like you would be too inexperienced for a tough mission like investigating the Go Rock Squad. Oh, did I say something rude? Don't let it bother you, Red. That actually is kind of rude, but also truthful. She has a point. We are unfortunately too inexperienced for a mission such as that. Wait, did you hear something? It sounded like it came from the clock tower. Don't just stand there, come with me. I wasn't going to stand there. You're the one who decided not to just immediately take off. Why is that Machoke rampaging? Listen, you can go capture the Machoke. I want to see how good you are. Why can't you do it? I never understood. Well, I keep saying that. I never understood this. I didn't want to talk to you. Hurry up and capture it before it wrecks the clock tower. Okay, fine. I'll do your job for you. Machoke! Which I seriously think these bosses should have a boss theme, but for some reason, they don't. Yes, Machoke is considered a boss fight. Machoke is not that difficult. All it really does is just kind of run around and try to punch the capture styler. But if you're like me, you can just capture a Ludicolo or other Pokemon with a water ability. And just capture it in a bubble. Yes, the water assist is too powerful. Which is why I got, I guess you could call it nerfed in the next games. Or rather, the second game. I don't remember the third one too much, unfortunately. Anyways, we captured Machoke really quick. And we got 55 points out of it, EXP points out of it. Hooray! Machoke takes pride in its strong body. It has no trouble crushing big boulders. Well, I don't see why I wouldn't. Like, anything with muscles that big, I mean, like those kind of muscles, like, it would not have any trouble at all. You did it! Thank you, Ranger! You were really cool! That was fantastic! That was the first time I'd ever seen a capture. That Machoke quieted down completely from its out-of-control rampage. Wow, am I lucky to have seen that. Ah, Ranger, well done. This city's symbol was in peril. Alright, and with that, it is mission clear. That was a so-so capture, but I can't figure out why that Machoke would go wild like that. That is a very good question. I have no idea, like, why would anyone make a Machoke just attack a clock tower for whatever reason? Like, for what seems like no good reason at all. It was just, you know, probably just doing its own thing, you know, and then someone either just made it rampage like that, or just, I don't know, it's crazy. But, you know, Pokemon are just, they're just creatures. You never know what will happen. The Machoke should settle down when it returns to its familiar surroundings. You should release it now. Goodbye. Why don't you go back to the ranger base for the time being? Unlike you, I have to investigate the Good Rock Squad, so I'll leave you here. Goodbye. Come on, Minun. That ranger is the same snoop who was sniffing around the factory earlier. But that darn Machoke, darn thing ran off without paying attention to me. Plus I couldn't even wreck that creaky old clock tower. How pathetic is that? Yeah, that adds up. Of course, it was you. You're the one who set that Machoke on us, or rather the clock tower. No, I do not want to save. Not at this time, no. Welcome back and good job. The citizens of Fall City were very happy with your work. Hooray! You perfectly understood the ranger's role in society, and you worked hard to live up to it. Red, you've earned a promotion. I hereby certify you as Ranger Rank 3. Now you see kind of what I'm talking about. The ranger ranks are kind of handed out like candy almost. Because, you see, we just did something simple as, you know, patrolling the city and just doing as they asked. I mean, I guess to be fair, we did save the clock tower from Machoke, but really? Already? A rank? But hey, we can use Poison Pokeassist now. And Psychic types. Which is perfect because of what's coming up next. Red, now that you are rank 3 ranger, there's something I need to tell you. A new segment is added to your Styler's partner gauge when you reach ranks 3, 5, 7, and 9. To tell the truth, all Stylers have a 5-segment partner gauge to begin with. We cap the number of segments on the partner gauge to avoid putting too much stress on the partner Pokemon. I kind of explained this already. Your partner Minun has grown much stronger being with you, so it can handle more pressure. So allow me to remove the first cap on your Styler's partner gauge. Red, you are now authorized to operate your Styler with a 2-segment partner gauge. Oh wait, no, I did not explain this portion. Yes, once you reach certain ranks, your partner's power actually gets better, or your partner gets stronger as you get certain ranks. You've been handling jobs one after another since escorting Professor Hastings. You're sure you're not tired? Oh, how rude! Like, you could have at least said, excuse me. Leader, we've got a situation on the boil down in the waterworks. The aqueducts are supposed to be absolutely clean, but they're overflowing with horrible sludge. That's never supposed to happen, so I went to investigate, and what do I find? The place is crawling with Grimer. Leader, I'm begging you, we need help. You've got to do something, and the smell. Ugh, it's putrid down there. Mr. Civil Engineer from the Waterworks Bureau, you've come to the right place. I'll sound out a ranger to the waterworks right away. I knew you were the guy to see, Leader. You catch on fast. The thing is, we never had Grimer show up in the waterworks ever before. We can't figure it out. So I thought maybe the rangers could do something about them. I'll run along and wait outside. I'm depending on you, Leader. It seems as if there's no end to the troubles affecting our city. Unfortunately, Fall City has an acute shortage of rangers because of the ongoing Go Rock Squad investigation. In fact, Red, you're the only ranger who's free. So you don't get a choice in this matter. You must accept this mission. Of course, as you're already aware, that is the ranger's role, so you don't ever get to refuse anyway. So this is your mission. Capture the Grimer that have overrun the waterworks. Also, the captured Grimer are to be turned over to a ranger who's specifically trained for this role. Red, you're the one and only ranger that Fall City can count on now. And as you said, it is one mission after another. We're actually gonna take care of that in the next part. We have finished our mission as we have captured a Staryu, lit up a basement so that this lady could find what she's looking for, and we stopped a Machoke from rampaging and taking down a clock tower. And we've even been assigned our next mission. Next time, we're going to be heading down into the waterworks to find out what the heck is going on with these Grimer. And with that, I shall see you all in the next part. Goodbye for now.